Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's vlog time. We'll be doing a new top five coming out pretty soon. So, a couple things to talk about. We've got the gallery up, stormthebard.com. Check out all the cool photos and stuff. I have really embraced the virtual photography as well, as you can tell. My streaming is now all based on virtual photography. I've got a video now that comes out every Monday on my top five photos that I really enjoy, or that I really enjoy taking throughout the week and stuff like that. So yeah, and then we're gonna drop this vlog once in a while to talk about what's going on and what the latest game is. So we just finished up Death Stranding. The last of the photos will be put up Monday. We'll do a top five on those last photos as well too. Got some amazing ones. A lot of really awesome Cliff and Higgs, one of my favorite villains. So that will be going up. We started up Star Wars: The Fallen Order, which I'm having a really good time with that one. We're going to be trying to get all the enemies, so all the stormtroopers, all the aliens, all the bounty hunters, all kinds of cool stuff. So we'll be getting pictures of those, which has kind of been a little bit of a challenge, I got to say, because so photo mode is an interesting thing, right? Photo mode works out really good when you're taking landscape shots, obviously, because there's nothing really moving in the background, except obviously the sky and whatever, wind and things like that. Certain games I've noticed work with this really well, and certain games don't. I don't know if it's a thing like maybe it's like a 60 FPS thing, or maybe it's it's the way the resolution is set up or something. But when you zoom in on like an action scene, so in the beginning of Fallen Order, you have the Sister Inquisitor there who shows up, and you start having your first lightsaber fight and everything like that. Obviously, failed to lose, so you can can go with the storyline, get better, and fight her later. The taking the pictures of that was great, but the only problem I found is when I zoomed in to try to get the Sister Inquisitor really well, it kind of was a little fuzzy in certain points. So it's kind of interesting how in certain monsters I found that also, like certain aliens and creatures and stuff, when I'm zooming in, they kind of fuzz out a little bit or blur a little bit and stuff. So I'm trying to find a way how to combat that. But so far, I think it's doing pretty good. I don't think it's the end of the world type deal. You know what I mean? Like the photos still are looking good. It's just it's a little interesting to look at. Obviously, it was an action shot, so I think a lot of people will look at that and see it that way. So, but which is weird because now, if I did it in Death Stranding when there was action scenes, and when I would hit the photo mode to pause in the middle of what I was doing during an action shot. So if I'm fighting the mules or a BT or something like that, it didn't hit that at all. So it makes me wonder if there's definitely something like a resolution issue or something of that nature for certain games. Because another game that has that problem is Kena. That was one of the main reasons I stopped playing Kena on stream to do photos, was because every time I would zoom in on the monsters or the bosses, I would get that kind of fuzzy blur and stuff like that. So, but again, like Death Stranding, even Batman, I didn't have those issues. So I wonder if it's maybe that 60 FPS. So I'm gonna have to try it at like 30 FPS and see if that's still a situation or whatnot, and see if that's the thing. Because though I love playing games in 60 FPS, I do want to get like my best shots if I can, the most clear, sharpest. So we'll see what goes down with that. But anyway, Fallen Order is the game we're working on now. I will be getting out another top five pretty soon, so expect that probably next week. We'll get a new top five reasons to play out. And also, I want to just take a moment to say a big thank you. We've hit 1,002 subscribers on YouTube. We broke the 1,000 mark. I'm really excited about that. Now we just got to keep going and break the view mark, which is like 4,000 hours or something like that. We're up about almost 2,000 hours now. So I got to find... I don't know. I see, the thing is, I don't do like clickbait videos, right? So I'm not getting extremely popular by saying, oh, hey, Cyberpunk has this problem, or blah, blah. I don't do those kinds of things. Or, stuff. There's just you can go on YouTube and find hundreds and thousands of clickbait videos and stuff like that. But I don't do those. I just go straight to the point of what I want to do or what I want to talk about. And that's really where I leave it at. So I think it's just more of a consistency thing. So finding the two things I love doing, which right now, obviously the top five reasons or top reasons to play when it's indie games, things like that. And going to be the top five photos of the week. And I think progressively bringing those, I always say I think, but I feel progressively if I keep bringing those out in a pretty good schedule, if I try to keep those to a certain night or a certain time, like the top fives are midnight and stuff like that, and then the other thing. If I keep bringing those out, I feel like I'll be able to keep it consistent. Plus for you guys, the viewers, it will be a consistent thing that you'll know that these hours are always coming out on these times and stuff. And that's one thing I really need to get myself plugged into and doing and such, because it makes a big impact on YouTube, because with the algorithm, it notices and goes, okay, well, he's putting his video out now, or okay, it seems every midnight, at this time at midnight, he always puts out this top 5, blah blah blah. We'll boost it and let's get more people to see it, stuff like that. So that's kind of the ultimate goal. But, we're just going to keep plugging away and doing what we do, because like I said, this has just always been a passion of mine, and I've always enjoyed it. Obviously, you can go back to like the first video when I was doing a Minecraft video, showing this very, very mediocre base I was making out of, trying to do a Conan base or something like that, But, and now here we are, years and years later, gone through partnerships on Mixer, now back on Twitch, and, thriving on YouTube, doing our thing, but in all the reality, like I said, it's a passion, and it's really because of all you guys and gals that come to the stream or watch the videos or comment once in a while and stuff like that. It's what just keeps me plugging away and doing it, because it really does mean, it means the world to hear the appreciation of putting time in to do a video or do a stream and hang out and talk with people and stuff. And especially with the photo thing, I think, I feel that I really hit my my stride with the photo mode. Like I recently just put it up on Twitter that I went from a trophy hunter, as we all know, I used to hunt trophies religiously for games I was very passionate about, to now hunting photos, being a photo hunter. And I don't regret a thing about it, because, in all honesty, I got done with Death Stranding. I looked at the trophies of what I had left, and I just looked at it and went, I really just don't, I just don't want to. There just was no drive to want to do it anymore and stuff as much as it used to be. And I feel like that's a stride that some people will hit. And then, you find something else that you're really passionate about. And the photos have been a thing. I've always taken photos since anytime I could do screenshots in a game, especially when I found the beauty of it, or I found something really cool, a scene or something like that, and I wanted to get a screenshot of it for a desktop image, or just to have it, and photos in general have always, from just back in time, people have taken photos all the time for memories and, areas and things like that. We wouldn't have seen the world back in the day the way it was if there wasn't for photos, of different countries and different things. And even now, going on the internet and seeing all these photos and stuff, obviously a lot of things are video now, but that's been a thing. And I feel like that, video games have definitely become an art form, 100%. And I'll always agree by that. Is you look at games like Star Wars and you look at games like Death Stranding, and those landscapes just look absolutely beautiful. And some people are definitely all for, those cool scenes of enemies or creatures or fights or battles or things like that. And and that's really what I love embracing. And that's really where I'm just going to take this content from here on in and just, flow with it. I love doing it. I hope more games, especially with the future, more games coming out in the future, really start embracing photo mode and giving awesome options like great filters and different things like that and stuff. There's a lot of lineup. I think that's one beautiful thing about PlayStation, that they really are embracing that photo mode. The PlayStation blog loves to see the photos. The developers love to see the photos. It's like God of War. There's so many amazing, fantastic photos. Spider-Man, so many cool photos out there. It makes me really proud to do what I do. And and that's pretty much where I just want to leave this, is that I want to thank all you guys for hitting, you guys and gals for hitting over, 1,002. And we're just going to keep going and do our thing. So catch me up on the stream. I'll probably be on later tonight, or sometime this weekend. And there's not really a schedule anymore for the stream, so you just gotta keep an eye out on Twitter or or in our Discord. And I'll usually just jump in and say when I'm going on stuff. But the streams are pretty much all based now on just getting photos and hanging out and playing the game. So, and the good thing now is I'm playing games I've already played before, so I don't have to worry about someone coming in and spoil something. And that is a huge relief. But I'll save that topic for another time. Anyway, You guys and gals have yourself a wonderful, be safe, be just. Thank you so much again for everything. I really appreciate it. And we're just going to keep busting away as we've been doing. So go to the gallery. Go check out all the cool photos we got. Batman, Arkham Knight, and now Death Stranding, and some Kena stuff. And then Star Wars is going up there as well on Monday. So, for what we've got so far, I'll see you guys later. Take care. And as always, huzzah.